Um,
it will also be drawn at random, so you get who.
yeah.
Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle.
We are going to talk about the rules. So if you're looking on the screen right now, you will see the rules. So this is pretty much going to be tournament style. And really quick, I'll show the bracket so the guys can see. This is going to be the bracket. We're going to have first round, second round, third round, and final. So you have 16 producers. And every man for himself, man. You got to drop your best song and try to make it to the final. So let's go back and talk about the rules.
It will also be drawn at random, so you get who you get.
Yes. So there is no bias on our part. We're not doing any crazy judging. What's going on, Matias? Who's the final boss? The final boss is the big-haired guy. That's who you got to battle at the end. So, hate to spoil it for anybody, but he's the final boss, Matias. There you go. You see him? He'll be right here at the end. We move the M out of the way, and his fro just pops out. There you go. Oh man. Yes. So like he said, tournament style. You're gonna get 4 points per match. We have 3 judges and 1 popular vote. The popular vote is from the fans. That's what the fans are, right? They're the 4th judge, right?
Yep. And then there's possibly guest judges too. So
yes, and we might have special guest judges as well. The person with the most points in that one round, they move on to the next round. So for total, 6 to 8 original unreleased songs per producer. Now, I know that's a huge ask, but hey, this is what I said before. It could be a minimum of 1.5 minutes, maximum 3.5 minutes. We're going to judge on originality, creativity, and vibes. We're not judging on who has the most perfect mix and, is this going to be a smash single? Like, none of that matters. We're not basing it on that. Like, we want to make sure that it's based on the music itself, the creativity, and your abilities as a producer, and just how good it feels. Like, that is the main idea there. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Ooh, I didn't miss anything. Let me see on my list. We talked about the roles of the judges. We emphasized the unheard tracks, originality. Yeah, that was a quick. So these are the rules, guys. This is very quick.
That was pretty quick.
Like, it's simple, straightforward. I don't think there's any confusion on this. From here, I guess we're gonna meet the producers. This is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna meet these guys. So I have a song coming out this Friday called Lola Lolita, and it's full-on 108 BPM Moombahton track. If you've ever listened to Mr. Vega, Ricky Vaughn, or Sasa Mbuya, you know the vibes on this one. It's a classic Moombahton song mixed with an amazing salsa sample, and that's why I wanted to make this video. There's so much Moombah out there that sample these classic songs that we all grew up on, but 9 times out of 10, the producer is unable to clear the sample and get it on streaming services. So what I did is I signed up for TrackLib, which has a monthly service that allows you to clear unlimited samples straight away without any back and forth with artists, labels, or publishers. I felt like this was crucial information to share to other producers out there in the global-based scene who want to create these sounds with samples and not have to worry about their song getting pulled or sued. Check out Lola Lolita this Friday wherever you stream music, and make sure to hit me up if you have any questions. Peace. Here we go again. We are back with another episode of Moombah Battle Deconstruct. They got a special guest. Guys have asked me for him. I was watching him for a while. We got Vagabond Beats. So, welcome. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here.
Well, thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
Let's break down this track. You show me the part that you think that like people were really gonna fuck with, and tell me how you made it. Pretty much.
All right, for sure. So let's get right into it.
Baby, when we're grinding, that's right. I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Oh, you're dancing real close. It's real, real slow. You're making it hard for me.
Such a vibe. Hell yeah, man. I love that. Hell yeah. I'm sure like that goes off as when you're playing in your sets and stuff.
It does.
I mean, you can't go wrong with flipping the classics,
Yeah.
So how did you come with the idea to flip this sample? Like what made you do it?
All right. So I love Moombah Battle and I love R&B, 90s music, early 2000s. So I was like, oh, why not put them together? The song was around 100 BPM already. So it would sound weird, sped up or slowed down. At the top of the project, it's where I have all the vocals. It stays pretty consistent to the original. Also, with what I said in the last interview about sound design and how that's like I made the lead in Serum.
Oh, Serum is one of my go-tos. I love that.
Yeah. So
I think it's like the other VST I pay for.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Check out Faceplant if you haven't already. It can do a lot.
Yes. Yeah. I've been seeing that a lot.
Yeah.
It's on my list of things to check out.
Yeah, they have a granular synthesis, which Serum doesn't have, but you can also have as many oscillators, wavetables as you want. So the sound design stuff. So I recorded the synth within the DAW, and then I chopped the loop up.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and then added a brass stab, so that's where you get the.
It's dirty, bro.
Another thing I typically do in my songs is every time I make a Moombah Battle track, I can never find a good snare. So I end up using another kick.
Yeah. I feel that.
Just like I don't want to keep reusing the old school stuff. I mean, that's kind of like the foundation of the sound.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, okay, I want to do something different. But when I try to do something different, it doesn't sound all that great. So instead of experimenting more, it's like, I'm going to get another kick. So I can still get that low. Yeah.
That's always like the default. It's like, just use another kick. It's fine. It'll work out.
Second half of it, though, another thing I typically do in my songs is I like to use a siren with a gate on it. And then
okay.
Gate. So, for example, this part. So that, along with the kick in the lead, because that's one thing I had to learn was the less is more.
Yeah.
Because I used when I first started producing, I used to go crazy with the layering sounds and then have going on at the same time. But then it gets niche where certain people can appreciate it, and then other people are like, "There's too much going on."
Yeah. It's like, I know you want to be a musician, but let's peel this back so I can actually dance to it. Yeah, I've had that issue playing stuff for people, and they're like, "Yeah, this is dope, man," but like, I'm not listening to this in the club, bro. It's too much going on.
Tough pill to swallow, but make it work.
For sure. Now, big question: what's on your master? What do you have on your master? I'm curious.
Pull it up. All right, Sausage Fattener.
Oh man.
Yeah, those guys. Fab Filter Pro L2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Same.
best true peak limiter I've ever
Yeah.
used.
Same.
I have a mid side EQ. Yeah, okay. Because on the sides, I shave off the low end, so it comes out in the mids. And then
Smart.
in the mids, I'll like shave a little bit of over 15K and let that just stay like shining on the sides. So it gives it a more 3D versus, so you can keep all the low end hitting in the middle while everything else kind of dances around it.
It's fire, man. You're really a student to the game. Like, you know your shit, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hours and hours of YouTube tutorials to teach you that. And you just
Feel you. That's like, listen, that's how I learned most of the shit I did. I wish it was around when I started producing beats, because I learned all like my video stuff and my camera stuff through YouTube. But I wish it was around when I was a kid. Nobody wanted to share those secrets with you, back
yeah,
in the days.
yeah. Because I know people who produced not nearly as long as I have, but so much better just because they have so much, the people around them. Because I didn't have other producers to kind of bump ideas and techniques off of until I came here a couple of years ago. Because I've
Oh,
only
wow.
been in LA for like 3-4 years.
Okay. So you're still relatively new to the scene and stuff like that. But you're making waves though. It's really cool stuff, man.
Yeah,
It's stuff to be proud of.
When you leave everything, you got to make it work.
This is it. There's nothing else. No plan B, no nothing. Fuck that. This is the option. So that's what the best way, man. Hell yeah. This is great, man. All right, so everybody can find this track on your SoundCloud and stuff?
Yes, free download. If you want to throw it in.
Hell yeah. Love that. And when's the next release? Can we get a date? Is it coming soon?
Ooh, I'm very like spontaneous with it. Sometimes I'll drop a song every 2 months, and sometimes it'll be a minute.
I feel you, man. That's awesome, though. Hell yeah. All right, man. Listen, thank you for breaking that down for us. I really appreciate your time. You the man. I'm a fan. It's the only reason I reached out to you. I know I've reached out to you a while ago, but now is the time. I was like, all right, season 2, let's start lining everybody up I wanted to work with. And, I'm happy you took the time to work to speak to me here.
Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
Have a blast with some cash. Play Cash Blast from the New York Lottery with 12 chances to win up to $1 million.
If you've been using any old headphones for your music production or DJ sets, boy, do I have the surprise for you. Here is the One Audio Studio Monitor headphones. Oh my God, best on the market. Let me tell you how surprised I was with this sound. First of all, look at this carrying case. Oh my God. I love the extra mile that they went just to make this carrying case. It feels like leather. I feel fancy already. Take these out. Look at this. Oh my God. 50mm drivers inside of this. And again, if you DJ, you got that little flip up, turn to the side thing so you can hear while you're DJing. Oh my God. Noise cancellation. Look how big these cuffs are. Oh my God. Like, I don't hear anything. Absolutely. Like, my voice is like down to a minimum just using this already. Fully collapsible. Thought that was pretty awesome. But let's talk about the wiring. Now, you have your wiring, your 3.5mm wiring. Amazing. Also, for your DJ sets, like I said, quality you look at that. Ready. You are ready to plug in and go. Let's take this out of here. You are ready to plug in and go. Look at this. Love that. Quality wiring too. Also, if you want to use it with your phone, it gives you a wire with this. And you have your little call, stop the call, mute, unmute. Here's another thing that I thought was awesome. Share port technology. What does that mean? Let me show you. So you have share port technology on this. This is what I really love. You have one port to plug in for your own headset. Now, if you want to listen with a friend, they can plug their headset right into here. How amazing is that? They can plug this right into their own headphones and you guys can listen together.
Look at the design on this. You could tell they actually went the extra mile to make these things look beautiful, as well as comfortable. It's cushion on the head, cushion. Look at this. Also, I love this because, again, if you're DJing, flip this up. You can listen, put it towards the back. Boom, that's great on there. Amazing. And when you're making music in the studio or even on a podcast, you're locked in. You hear the sound the way you need to hear it, and it sounds amazing. 50mm drivers inside, so you get crisp, clear audio, high resolution, boom and bass. You guys know what to do. This thing right here is pretty damn awesome.
Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle.
Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by brick.
And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug?
You don't mean that shit?
The fuck I don't. I built this shit.
Me, brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just cause you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!
You lose.
Motherfucker!
Every time.
Brick by brick.
The fuck?
Motherfucker!
I built this shit.
Brick by brick.
Find yourself a new plug.
Motherfucker! Brick by brick.
The fuck?
Bop,
Built this shit. I built this shit. 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 Built this shit.
brick by brick by drive, motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Every time.
Brick by brick.
The fuck?
Motherfucker!
I built this shit.
Brick by brick.
Find yourself a new plug.
Motherfucker! Brick by brick.
The fuck?
Brick by brick.
I don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. I don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. Mr. Vega.
Dale mamá con tu tacata.
Don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. Don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese.
Dale mamá con tu tacata.
Don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. Don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. I don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. Mr. Vega.
Oh no.
Yo.
Bro.
Run that back.
Bro.
Run that shit
Oh
back.
my god.
Oh, I need the funk flex bomb for this
Oh
one,
my-
bro.
All right, guys, we are back. Moombah Battle Deconstructed. We are breaking down the new project from Ice Cream Beats. They just came out with this. It is called Chop Sound Bubbling Battle Pack Volume 1. There's gonna be more.
That's dope. It's a very strong title.
Strong.
Like Bubbling Battle Pack Volume 1.
It's very aggressive. So there's like a little bit of history on it. That's what we were talking about before.
Let's
Little bit
step
of
into
history.
that.
Rotterdam apparently tried to ban an entire genre. Rotterdam, you wildin'.
Whack.
Bubbling because it was vulgar dancing. So now the bubbling is like really, really fast.
Yeah.
So they were just like
Just
fucking on the dance floor. Like, this is too vulgar. No, you can't do it. It's crazy.
I
It's
guess
crazy.
like extreme, just extremely fast dry humping.
Now I have a question, and I don't even know. Like,
Yeah.
did bubbling start in Holland? Like, was that like a Holland thing? Like, I mean, I'm sure we can Google it, but I'm asking because
I actually don't know.
I'm gonna Google
Like
it.
in my honest opinion, my first introduction to anything that was labeled bubbling came from Munchie.
Yes.
So I would assume that it's from the Netherlands.
Bubbling is a style of electronic dance music
There you go.
originating in the Netherlands in the late 1980s.
Late 1980s.
Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, guys.
Whoa.
I feel like I knew about this, but I didn't know.
No, that's interesting.
Wow. So they were just speeding up old
Whoa,
45s.
Whoa, they were playing dance. Wow.
Again, we go back to dance hall. Oh, man.
Don't
They're going to be
tell-
mad at this
don't
one.
Tell Stevie
They-
Clevy.
Steely and Clevy, the estate, is suing the whole country of Rotterdam. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna get into this project
Yeah.
here. We're gonna play a couple of songs. You guys will hear it. This thing is out now, all digital. It's on Bandcamp. You can name your price and download it today. It is a really, really awesome project. So I want to make sure you guys go and grab that first and foremost. And then we'll play a little bit of the track and then we'll dive in. We're gonna listen to the whole thing, but you'll hear a little bit and then we're gonna dive right in. So this is the first track, Gal Reverse. Yo, this is why I don't attempt to make this type of shit, because it's just so good and so well done by these guys.
so good.
I don't want nothing to do with this shit. It's so fucking good, man.
That's really good.
I'm gonna-
This actually, because my initial thoughts of bubbling, that is not what I imagined to be bubbling from my experience of it. But now after doing the little history check and reading up on it, now it's like that's deadly accurate and it sounds
100%.
fantastic.
All right, let's finish this.
Yeah,
one.
let's do that. Yo, what? Come on, man.
The fucking chops, man.
Come on. I think that's what it is.
Yo, I forgot what track it was. I think it's Love Ganja. They used it. You ever seen the meme where the guy goes, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I've seen
they
that.
used it in there and it comes in a spot where you don't expect it to be there. Oh my god, dude. It's so amazing. The chops is what I guess chop sound, bubble and battle pack. I guess that's the theme and shit.
I guess, yeah, but now I'm envisioning, if you're calling this a bubbling battle pack, is this like the Dutch version of how, and this is still a thing, like people would like have breakdance battles. Is that how we should be envisioning this?
Says this was the soundtrack behind the bubbling battles in the 90s. Dancers would face off one-on-one to these beats. By recontextualizing popular tracks, most got their own custom track for the occasion. This is interesting.
That is really dope, actually.
It's as slowed down as the chopped and screw beats of DJ Screw, while equally having the fast chopped up processing of jungle and the mashed up flair of breakcore. This is really, really good, man.
Yeah.
Like, can we talk about how fucking good this is and how this is what we're talking about with the dancehall case. Inspirations coming from all these different places to create this fucking cool thing.
Yeah.
Like, why stifle fucking creativity?
Yeah.
This is purely born out of influence, creativity, and fucking boundaries.
Yeah, it's
man.
very raw, which is what I really like about it.
All right, let's go into Seduction. This is track 2, Seduction. And shout out to Ice Cream. Like, that's the biggest thing. Ice Cream, shout out. Like, I don't know enough of you, but after this project, I'm doing my fucking homework and learning. But like, amazing, inspiring shit.
Ultimate seduction.
Is that Kendrick in there?
Yo,
oh my god.
that's-
Oh my god.
This is so sick.
Amazing.
Come on, man.
It's not fair. It's so not
It's
fair.
not fair. Dude, so much has happened in that 1 minute and 27 seconds of
God.
music. So much has happened.
So much.
Like, imagine that project file, just that minute and 27 seconds. There's so much shit going on.
Oh, dude.
Like I would imagine there's just like
layers
layers, like that.
Just the fills, the chopping, the rhythms, the bass
And then you
lines,
know
the
what really
samples.
what gets me is the fact that it's so cohesive.
Yes.
It's like, even though it's so much chopping and it's very evident that it's lending you know, it's using a lot of samples, but it's so cohesive. Like, none of that ever took me out of the song that's there. Right?
That's the part I love.
Yeah.
I don't ever feel like I'm just out of it. I feel like I'm just in this, like I'm having a fucking journey. I'm never ending story flying.
We're
with
gonna
this shit.
we're
It's
gonna have
crazy.
to do a little YouTube search for like a bubbling battle. and,
That's
like,
what I was gonna
yeah,
say.
we
All
have
right,
to.
so we'll get through this and then we're gonna look at some
Yeah,
battles. We
let's do
have to.
that.
We have to. All right, Butcher Shop.
In the water, it keep whiling, lay in the water, it keep whiling, lay in the water, it keep whiling. Send them to the butcher shop, the butcher shop, to the butcher shop, the chop shop, send them to the butcher shop, the butcher shop, to the butcher, to the
Oh man! No!
Send them to the butcher shop, the butcher shop, to the butcher.
Yo. Run that back.
Bro.
Run that shit back.
Oh my god!
Oh, I need the funk flex bomb for this one, bro.
God. And the reverse.
Oh, come on, man.
From them I got pulling up in, send them home, who are rude boy, send them home, I want to sling, send them from them they done marry, send them to the butcher shop, the butcher shop, to the butcher shop, the chop shop, send them to the butcher shop.
I got it. I feel like we have to hear the second drop.
I know. I can't pull myself to pause it. I can't. It's so good.
Ooh.
From them I got
Man.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
hope
God, bro.
I hope there is
Oh god.
like a sweaty basement dance hall club where this is being played like
just wanna feel
all
it.
weekend.
I want to do a documentary.
Did you
on this,
play
bro.
this shit in a sweaty, confined, like
Oh,
brick wall
man.
like venue?
Yes, they
People
didn't
are
finish
just-
the walls. The bathroom has no fucking door on it. Like that type of there's one light that works. Somebody
Yeah.
might hit the fucking surge suppressor and
Yeah.
the power goes out, but then we put it back on. The party keeps
Yeah.
going. Like, man, this is
Come on.
incredible shit, bro. Incredible. All right, Monster. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm nervous.
All because I'm paid for these stories that I made. All I think of bad shit. I can't help myself. They just try to take my. You won't catch me like it. Pussy, Bobby, I might cut you like salami. We don't have shit. Do it all yourself for your motherfucking dough, bitch.
breaks.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Yo.
I created a monster, created a monster, created a monster, created a monster, created a monster.
Yo.
That's wild.
Insanity, bro. And I don't want him to sue me, but insanity, bro. All right. Love Ganja. Love Ganja. This one I heard. I love.
Oh man.
The intergalactic, man.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Nah.
All right.
What the fuck?
Bro, he's going fucking nuts on this shit.
I
Absolutely nuts.
scream.
And I love that these songs are like, the longest one is fucking 3 minutes. Like, I love it because it's like, this shit is taking me on an adventure in 1 minute and 54 seconds. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
That song was out of control.
All right, Guns Anthem.
I'm nervous.
We no run away, we wish out for the whole weather night. Got them on a bad man. We no run away, you will dead. And we mean what we say.
Damn.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh no.
Damn. That was.
So we see bad man. We no run away, we wish out for the whole
Oh
weather
my
night.
god.
On a bad man.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You will dead. And we mean what we say. Bad man. We no run away, we wish out for the whole weather night. On a bad man. We no get dead. And we mean what we say.
We're going home, guys. This is so good, man. Bro, so fucking good, man. Like,
That's. I can't. How, like. I can't make global bass anymore after hearing this.
I mean, he's making it hard. He's making it, pause. He's making it hard for us to, you know, not just me, a lot of you guys to make some shit. This is top tier shit, bro.
This is top
Top
This
tier.
is like, you know, like they have the tier class. This is S class.
That's class, bro. He's just sitting there at the top by
Bro.
himself. Amazing. All right, last one. Zing. This one's Moombah.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Oh, it's already fire.
Wait till it drops. Okay. I love this shit, bro. It's going nuts. Second drop. There's a third drop.
Dude.
Yeah.
If you are a global based producer and you had a release coming out in the next month or two after this, put it on hold.
The rest of the year, guys.
Pause.
It's over. It's over, guys.
Like, go back in the studio. Don't release your EP. Don't release your single.
If you only, and I'm saying this because I'm biased, I've heard what Matthias is working on. So if your name is not Matthias,
we see you, bro.
Please do not release music this year.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's over, guys. There's Ice Cream, and then Matthias, and then listen.
There's no more space.
There's nobody else can release anything. It's just not happening, bro. This is so good. Inspiring, guys. Fucking inspiring.
I feel like Funk Master Flex right now.
Oh, dude, we need the fucking we need the bomb.
We need the flex bomb, bro.
I mean, all I got is the. That's about it. But yeah, Funk Flex bomb on this whole fucking shit, man. Yo, shout out to fucking Ice Cream Beats, man. Like this is.
Shout out Munchie for facilitating this and sharing.
Munchie knows how to pick them. That's the thing. He's got the ear. He's he's picking them fucking extremely well, man.
This is a caliber that I haven't seen yet. This is where the sound for global bass as a whole, like even though it's centrally focused around bubbling, this is the stuff that pushes that sound forward. Whether it's Moombah Battle, bubbling, like
100%.
Dempo, like this is it.
This is what I'm saying. Like when I tell you, I don't want to make anything and put anything out if it's not adding to the fucking culture. And like this is adding. This is 100% adding to what you guys out there should be fucking listening and paying attention to. Like this is it. This is the production that, it's fucking next level shit, man.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
In the arms of an angel.
That's it. Like
seriously.
My pleasure. I know about passion. I just need that person. Baby, I know you. Baby, I know you. Listen to my voice. Speaking through your wine red lips. I still want fire, no tension. I just got my fucking to my senses. If you're not my height, you're not that hot. This will help my mind. Shame on me for how I've been living. Never had a plan B. Say you wanna sit by me. When you wanna hang on me. She just put a bitch on me. And then grab with me. Baby, some smoke weed. I be going crazy. Shouldn't you and my family? It's my pleasure. I know about passion. I just need that person. Baby, I know you. Baby, I know you. Listen to my voice. Speaking through your wine red lips. I still want fire, no tension. I just got my fucking to my senses. If you're not my height, you're not that hot. This will help my mind. Shame
Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle.
I know the people are waiting. We gotta, show them. We gotta show them before it comes out. All right, guys, what's going on? We have another Moombahton Deconstructed, and we have a special guest all the way from Mexico, DJ Washi Washa. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing, sir?
Hey, what up, bro? What up, bro?
Hell yeah.
Everything good. I'm happy to be here. Really want to say thank you to you for the invite. And
Always.
here we are.
Yes.
Repping Moombahton.
That's right. Repping Moombahton, global base, all the crazy shit you do. Moombahton is such a small, part of what you do because you do amazing, fucking cool, inspiring shit, bro. Like, you've come such a long way, like, from the first time I ever heard your music up until now. Oh, my God. Inspiring, bro.
It was a remix for you.
Yeah.
On the Viva la Ricky.
Yeah.
That was all as fuck.
Hell yeah. And all the way to now, like, that's insane. Insane,
Yeah, man,
bro. You
like-
put in the time. Professional.
Yeah, like fucking 7 years now.
Sheesh. Long.
Since that, I think, or 10. I don't know.
It's going. It's
Time
going.
ago.
But you put in the hours. You put in the time. You're a professional now.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
So we're gonna break down the song. What do you have for us?
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna release my track Webede. It's like the part 2.
Let's go.
And it's a fucking Moombah, like OG spiced drums and the classic sound of the Moombah.
That's fire. All right, so let's break it down. Let's share that screen. Show me what you got, man.
Washi?
So let's talk about that. How long did it take you to put that together?
Okay, that track particularly, it was like 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the first demo like in one night or so,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, bro, the drop was the box,
Mm-hmm.
the box saying the chopped shit,
Yeah.
but I needed a synth to bring the power to the beat because the drums, the horns, all the shit was like
Yeah.
on point, but the drop was like,
Yeah, it was missing
Yeah.
something.
yeah. And still in this version, I don't like it. That's why I made
Part 2.
this new. Yeah. Like, okay,
I
this
feel
is good,
that.
but
I feel
the
that.
drop.
But it's
I-
fire
I
though.
don't feel that.
It's still fire.
Okay, thanks.
You know, you still killing it. Either way, it's still dope. But
I think it's the drop, the drums.
I mean, it's such a vibe, bro. It's such a vibe, man.
Thank you.
And yo, that sample pack, man, so fucking
Oh,
good. So fucking good, man. Best.
Actually, the web the drum kit
Mhm.
on that is from this version.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. It's not the bachata one. Is this one?
That's fire, man.
Oh yeah.
I definitely
you,
chopped
thank
up some of them drums. I was like, I want this little piece. I want that piece. Started using them. It's really good
Yeah.
shit, man. It's.
Thank you.
I
bro.
think it's great that we all share shit like that because we're all making cool shit. It's a community. The best thing we can do is share with each other and
You share,
help
yeah.
it get better.
I hear this fucking quote. It was like, what is knowledge without sharing? Like,
That's the biggest thing, man. It's the biggest thing.
Yeah. So
All right, so tell me about how you updated this. Like, what do you before we play it? What did you think that it needed better besides the synth? What did you feel like you could bring to the table now?
actually, I used here the drop like missing shit, both drops, and I was like, what should I do on this one? Then I lost the OG project file. I just have the stems. So I yeah, man,
it sucks, but it happens.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I put the stems back on a new project, and I was like, shit, I don't know which reverb I was using, and it sounded so fucking trash, man. It has something like a distortion. I don't know. Something so fucking trash. So I ended up deleting so many stems, and I was without drums, without some textures and shit, and I hear fucking. I was hearing, I think, Matt track from GTA, and it has this Latin tribal house drums.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I probably do that for Webde.
Oh, that's fine.
Then I did the drums, and that was the first thing I remade. So I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, let's get into the drums. Yeah, man. That's a big upgrade right there.
Yeah, that drums had a fucking different feeling. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's because of the delay it has.
Yes.
I think that's the bounce.
Sometimes when it's too much on the one, it feels like very stiff, but that that little minor little bit of delay there is what gives it that feel where it's like, oh, this is a groove now, like.
Yeah, more in fucking Latin music is like, we need this.
Oh, 100%.
It's not Latin music without human delay or shit.
Yes. That I think that's a big part that's missing from a lot of songs. When a lot of people try to make things like this, it's just that human element to it is so important.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I use my keyboard with the the NPC shit,
Mm.
and then I freeze the shit into another audio, so I have the weird millisecond
Yeah.
delay or so.
That's a good tip, man.
That's a key.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that's a
tip.
key for the Latin shit.
Hey, you heard it first.
Then then I have this. This was the stem of the original drums, but just like a fucking effects, not like full snares and toms and shit.
Yeah.
Just like punctual shit. So I have this around the whole track.
Fire.
So,
Fire. Let's hear a little bit more then. That shit is mean, bro. It's fucking mean.
The fucking drums are so fucking compressed and clipped like
Yeah.
a wall on these drums, and that's why they
hit the way they do. Yeah.
Yeah. So this stem is just like fucking percussive elements, not like snares or toms. So
Yeah.
they give it a vibe like real.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This from the original, so I mixed the shit.
That's
so
very
here I have the same drums on the drop than the beginning. So maybe we can hear the horns and the
Yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into the melodies, man. Horns. Okay, so where are the other horns for? The other horns are just stuff you played out?
Yeah, I don't
Like
remember
chops?
where I got it. Yeah, maybe some salsa or probably merengue.
There you go.
Yeah. So just chop it and change the pitch, like the usual shit.
Yeah.
And the voice is from, I think something with playero, like a cut. Just chop it up and made it shit. So that's the main.
That's fire.
The main music, the fucking horns are the track.
Yeah.
I don't have any else like
drop rhythm. Sometimes it doesn't need, so many things in there. You need to you got to fill those spaces, but not too much where it's like cluttered, like you have a nice amount of balance between drums and horns and stuff where it's still breathable,
Yeah.
Love that.
Less is more. Like,
yes. I learned that as years go on, like less and less is more. It's the easiest way to do things.
It is. Here is a funny part. Like in this track, I wanted to shout out my Moombah hero. In this particular case, I did the jewels and Monchi.
Nice.
So let's hear it.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Yeah.
So that was Sandungueo and the top jewels used on bashing.
Yeah. That's fire. Nice little nod to the heroes. I like that. I like that a lot. That's awesome, man.
I did this shout out shit after I did the first Ricky No Llores.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So this was a special for them, and the other one's for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. I laugh every time I see that. It makes me smile. It's just like, oh, he's flipping these songs that didn't even come out the right way. You taking stuff from mixes and flipping them. I think that's awesome though. Like that's really cool, man.
Yeah, you were like fucking crucial for me at the beginning because I was like fucking Monchi, Ewells, Morrison, Ricky, and I don't know, maybe that's all I have on my fucking old iPod.
That's awesome though. I'm grateful to, inspire people and, look at you
man,
now. Like you're doing incredible shit, man. Like
thank you, bro.
we all like learn from somebody and, that's how we figure out who we are. Type of shit.
Share the love, man.
Hell yeah, man. That's why I always show love because you always show love.
Yeah.
So let's hear this drop. I want to hear how this tune sounds. Like I know the people are waiting. We gotta show them. We gotta show them before it comes out. Oh my God. You fucking teaching everybody how to do this the right way, man. So fucking good, man. And again, with the spaces, when you cut the spaces in there and let it breathe and feel, and then drop the vocal and then go back into it, that's like top tier stuff, man.
Thank you.
Really, really good.
So, I basically learned that from hearing you and Monchi, like the feels and the drum cuts are something. That's the like the sauce. Sauce.
Yeah, the sauce.
Track, like these little cuts are everything.
Key, man. And he made me get better at it because like I was doing it because of hip hop, and then when I heard him doing it, I was like, oh, I gotta step my game up.
Yeah, I can tell you, man. It's insane how he do that shit. So here I basically got in the kick and some drums. So you can see on the screen like this missing bass, like this only a kick, no sub. Then I got that shit. Here's a space.
Yeah, letting it breathe, just letting the melody go.
Yeah. And the bachata.
Yes,
I think everyone wanna know that shit.
You know they want to know.
This is the track. ¿Qué dirán la gente de Luis Melo?
Oh man,
so, I'm gonna play it out.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, so good, man.
So I was using back in the day Soulseek to music.
Yeah.
And I was like Latin merengue. That was the search. And I saw so many albums and folders that people share. And I downloaded like fucking, I don't know, man, gigabytes entire. So fucking random merengue, random bachata, tons of music. And then I went to fucking Cerato. And then I was listening to everything. And that's how I start with the Latin shit. I put it on Cerato and I do hot cues.
Ah, okay.
And that's how I hear that shit. Like I slow it down I just put the fucking
Dun, dun, dun,
hot
dun.
cues and it was up.
That's perfect.
I mean,
That's-
it has something changed, like just small cuts and shit. It's basically
it's just simple
the
shit.
sample.
Yeah. But it's simple shit that like works, you know?
And it, yeah, man. And I put it like fucking reverbs and
Nice little
fucking,
effect chain on it.
Yeah, to sound it like not sample, like maybe recorded. I don't know. It worked.
No, it did.
At the
It
end.
definitely did work.
At the end, it worked. And for the box, is the same shit, like the playero.
Mm-hmm.
Just chop it and
Making our own
that's
rhythm
all.
with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little chain.
That's the drop.
That is fire.
Yeah.
So when is this coming out?
This Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday.
We're getting this episode up in the next 2 days then. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. No, we
Friday,
have to. We have
8.
to. Oh,
Yeah,
so
man.
you hear it first. Friday, 8 o'clock. This will be
What are they?
available for everybody.
Out.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Fuck with a baddie, you baddies. But I'm sorry, little baby, I live in the all my bitches is ghetto and ratchet. Nigga, shit get lit.
Wanna fuck with a baddie, the baddest. But I'm sorry, little baby, I live in the bro. My bitches is ghetto and ratchet. Nigga, shit'll get lit with a matches. Don't be wanting no smoke till I'm passing. If it's static, like a paddock. Automatics, when I'm pat my side, I ain't shaking my head. I'm just making sure I got the blick. Up in the traffic, shit got a kick. You dip, he dip, she dip, he dip. Stunning on niggas that ain't in my bracket. If you want the cookie, gotta tax it. All of my exes wish I was having. Snap that pussy, kind of like a ball, let's get it. How we move, I'm in tune with the trappers and goons. Bitches would sleep, I was hitting the snooze. Yellow tape, I put a bitch on the news. Like, I be lining these niggas, they fool. You fall in love, you be sending him news. After I fuck him, I'll give him the boot. I be hiding it, tucking, he think I'm his boo. Wanna fuck with a baddie, the baddest. But I'm sorry, little baby, I live in the bro. My bitches is ghetto and ratchet. Nigga, shit'll get lit with a magic. Don't be wanting no smoke till I'm passing. If it's static, like a paddock. Automatics, wanna fuck with a baddie, the baddest. But I'm sorry, little baby, I live in the bro. My bitches is ghetto and ratchet. Nigga, shit'll get lit with a magic. Don't be wanting no smoke till I'm passing. If it's static, like a paddock. Automatics, when I'm pat my side, I ain't shaking my head. I'm just making sure I got the blick. Up in the traffic, shit got a kick. You dip, he dip, he dip, he dip. When I'm pat my side, I ain't shaking my head. I'm just making sure I got the blick. Up in the traffic, shit got a kick. You dip, he dip, he dip, he dip.
Wanna fuck with a baddie, the baddest. But I'm sorry, little baby, I live in the all my bitches is ghetto and ratchet. Nigga, shit'll get lit, get lit.
Shaky fucking cam. Is that Ultra Cat? Is that Fat Man School?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Keep the camera in one spot, guy. Now, I want to point out that this guy held his camera phone up for about 38 minutes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This guy has a GoPro on his head. Yo, I like to point out that there's way too many fucking photographers here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. The guy with the GoPro. Way too many photographers on that fucking stage. No, look at this. 1, 2, 3. My mouth short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GoPro. Way too many photographers. Also, for not to even have, like, I've never seen these pictures. I'm pretty sure like a couple of them are floating around, but like, where are these pictures? Bro, this is insanity. Like, yo, let the man DJ. You got 1, 2, 3. This new guy just popped up. 4. This guy with the monster hat. 5. Holy shit. Yup.
Killer.
And now you have the fucking mascot. Holy shit. Zoom out, man. Zoom out.
Dipset.
Oh my god. There's another photographer. Look at this. And camera phone guys. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure the guy with the monster hat is here. 7. Holy shit. There goes another guy. 8. Way too many photographers. Yo, what is this bitch doing? What is this?
Killer.
And this guy's mad offbeat. I don't know what he's listening to. Yo, she's standing up on top of this. Yo, I can't believe this. And I love Munchi, but he's not really doing anything yet for you 13 photographers to be jumping in his face. Like, let the man DJ. Holy shit.
Dipset in the building. One key. We must allow. Yo, make some noise for Munchie! Make some noise!
This guy got a whole VHS camera down here. Why would you zoom in on this guy? Yo, what is this going?
Dipset.
No. Who let this white boy fucking break this? He's pop locking. No. 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 And is she filming it like this is the next best thing? No, it is not.
Killer.
Holy shit. Stop zooming in on this guy. Also, can we do more of these projects? Like, I feel like Munchie was so ahead of his time with doing this like Dipset thing. Like, we need more of these like really, really well put together flipped projects. Oh, we have a new photographer who's entered the chat. And this one. Who the fuck is this one? This one, this one. He tried to tell y'all. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Let's skip forward a little bit. Jesus, this is the worst shaky cam. Yep, zoom back out. He's like, bitch, you gotta get the fuck out of here. So listen, sir, with your fucking hat that nobody cares. Yo, fuck all these hats. All you guys wearing these hats at that time and now, fuck all these hats. This guy, that guy. He's, hey, you gotta get the fuck out of here. You get it, please. Who the fuck are these people? The most hype fucking song, the most like coveted song, and all these people were just taking pictures and not paying attention to what's going on. Come on. This was supposed to be the one. Again, this guy with the fucking VHS camera. Renton, ta-da-da-da. What does that sound like? That sounds like. Oh my God, that part, that doom, 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 and then right back into it. Oh my God.
next one, yeah.
That shit like fucking broke my neck as I'm listening. I was like, oh, here it goes. No.
Yeah, so that.
All right, so where we're gonna break down Butcher Shop now. So this is one of your personal favorites off the project?
Yeah, because for me, this one just sounds yeah, like it sounds nasty and raw, like how I like to hear bubbling, you know? It's like that dirty, nasty sound from bubbling. It's yeah. Because nowadays people make bubbling and Moombahton and it all sounds so polished and so clean.
Yeah.
And things like that. And I do like that because it really sounds good, the new Moombahton and the new things. But this is like for the bubbling battle pack, and I just wanted to also bring this back in time when I first heard these drums and these samples, you know. So I wanted to give it that authentic classic sound. And yeah, this is what I came on with. Let's
dive in.
I will play I will play a few bars and then we'll talk about it.
In the water, it keep boiling. Lay in the water, it keep boiling. Lay in the water, it keep boiling. Send them to the butcher shop. We butcher shop, to the butcher shop. We shop. Send them to the butcher shop. We butcher shop. To the butcher, to the butcher.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, that part,
so-
that doom, 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 and then right back into it. Oh my
The
God.
next one, yeah.
That shit like fucking broke my neck as I'm listening. I was like, oh, here it goes. No. It's so crazy, man.
Yeah. So yeah, let's start. This is the vocal. It's from Cutty Ranks, and the original song. I don't know what it's called, but it says Butcher Chop in it. So
Yeah.
that's why I call the song like that.
Somebody will find
But
it in
this
the
is
comments.
like this song of I mean this sample is this has that also that bit crush, that like that the distortion, like
Yeah.
the this way it sounds like yeah, it sounds like yeah, I already explained it. It sounds like
crunchy and you know.
yeah, it's like crunchy and then distorted and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it picks up like tones from his voice are like accentuated in like a weird way.
Yeah.
So it also did it because it will pop out more in the mix because it's so busy and you can't even follow what he's saying. But with techniques like this, when you just enhance like important parts of the sample, it will come out better, you know.
Yeah.
And then maybe you know where this is from.
I kind of do. Yeah, I'm a '90s, you know, like a '90s aficionado when it comes to those type of songs. So like, I already remember it right now.
Yeah, this like from Insane in the Brain from Cypress Hill, but also chopped up and pitched up. because
So
every like at the end of the 8 bars they have like that horse screech sound, you know. But everyone knows that sound, and everyone will know, hey, that's like
Yep.
insane in the brain. But I don't wanted to put it like in your face, that sound. So I
for
did
sure. You
things, I did things with it, you know. See, it comes in it in a different place. It is reverse. The horse sound is reverse, so it's not like immediately recognizable.
For
But if you
sure.
listen carefully and you know the sounds of the drums and things like that, you can hear that's like from that song.
Good shit.
So yeah, and then there's like fillers, the tag, the ice cream tag,
Ice cream.
and then we go into the drop. So basically, this is like the normal way of producing, like placing your own. Yeah, for me, I think for me it's the normal way of producing it, like putting in the drums yourself.
Yeah.
Don't use the bubbling samples, but I try to use like also use authentic sounds because this snare is the original like classic snare, you know.
Yep.
But I've mixed it with this is like a simple kick. You know, and I just build it
Layering upon layer.
This is the thing, like I'm myself, like what the hell have I done? But because this it says rim shot, you know.
Yeah.
You guys know what a rim shot sounds
Yeah,
like.
for sure.
Like clack, like a stick sound. But with a lot of processing and things like that, it started to sound like this. So it has like a tone. It has like a tone to it.
Yeah, it does.
See? So already it has rhythm. Yeah, it's very, for me it's also strange to hear it like this because I've never like go through it like this way, you know. It's very important to leave spaces before you drop another thing, or even if you remove like a kick like right in the beginning part of a bar, it will also like people will think, hey, where's the kick? And then it comes in and they go, oh yeah, there it is again. It has like we have to remove some things to make the next thing more impactful, you know.
Makes
And
sense, man.
Yeah, that's what I do a lot with it. So
all right.
Yeah, next part is, oh yeah, let me just your favorite part when it goes to
yeah.
So it goes from this. Yeah, so that now I'm going to find what that sound is made of and where it actually is. Yeah, it's like that mixed with where is it even?
It's there.
Yeah, but this what you hear here?
Yeah.
It is not a synth or a sound. It's just also a rim shot. I don't know how
you getting all these wild rim shots, man.
Yeah,
put us
that's
on.
the key. You got to use rim shots, man. Omnisphere and things like that are really overrated. You know, you just have to have a few rim shots in your library, and you can make anything.
That's it. You can be top producer.
Yeah, yeah, and then it just drops into the next. Also, a little interesting filler right here. Yeah. Then we have the Microsoft XP.
Yep, the Windows sound.
The Windows.
As soon as I heard it, I
sound.
was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna go crazy
There we
now.
go, man. And then from here I've switched to sample drums again. Yeah, so there we have this, but it doesn't have like the bass in it and the kick in it. It's all removed because I already have my kick playing here. I already have my 808. So I didn't use it because it will clash with each other. You know, these samples have their bass and their kicks, but you can use it because it also has, you can find the pitch of it and then use it like that, pitch it correctly for your song and then use it like that. But with things like this, with different melodies, it's just better to remove the bass, remove the kick, and just make your own thing, because then you can do a lot more with it. And yeah. Yeah, here it goes into another rhythm. I did switch up the pattern of the sound. Let's call it rim shot, because I see it again. These
rim shot number 6.
Rim shot number 6. Yeah, and this is like that's the sound that you hear.
Yep.
It's a rim shot, and yeah, it just plays something else from what you heard here. See, and this is like basically a rim shot processed like that, chopped again, placed it in the timeline. I know it's easier to put the sample in a sampler and then play it in the piano roll like that.
Yeah.
But this is just way easier, man. Because when you're already working here and you already like chopping things up, it's very easy to just click, and then you're done.
Yep.
You don't have to put it in a sampler and find the right note again. Yeah, there's less steps to do the thing that you want, you know?
Hell yeah.
But also the vocal is chopped to make it to introduce itself again right here, because here it's like quiet and the song here, the
beat drops out.
How do you call it? The synth is fading out already, so you have to have something here, and you can do things like put a drum roll or a pre-drop vocal or things. How do you call it? But when you just introduce the sample again, you don't need a pre-drop vocal.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah, seeing a little reverse over there. And the most, what I try to do is with this drum chop. If you do the chops, like make it fit with the vocals that you already have, then it sounds way more cohesive, you know?
100%, man.
This is like also like the normal drum programming, let's call it that.
Normal.
Like the traditional placing your own samples here and making. So I did still use the butcher chop thing, but only this. Now it doesn't even sound like it. He says chop
at all.
At all. But when you play it like this. It does its job. I don't know why that is. Maybe because you remember how he says chops in the sample. You just recognize it, and your brain automatically converts it to the word that you wanted to hear. Because I hear it a lot when you just solo different things in the tracks with vocals. It's not always the word that you're hearing, right?
Yeah.
Because now your ear can fully focus on it, and it sounds like a random thing. But like this, with everything on, it sounds like he says chop. And this is basically also how the name of the EP has become. It's named after this track, you know, Butcher Chop. And I was thinking about the song and Bubbling Battle Pack. I already thought of that name, but Munchi was like, yeah. Really, Bubbling Battle Pack, you know, it sounds so standard, and it sounds like this and that, and he was like, no, we gotta change the name. And we're just like throwing random names in the chat on Instagram, and one of us said chop, and then I think I or he said chop sound,
Yeah.
and that's the name of the EP. It's because of this song,
That's how it all came
and
together.
yeah, that's how it all came together. Did you get crazy when listening to this past hi-hat on your
So
headphone?
crazy, bro. And you know what? See, that's the thing I said to Max. It was like, I think the best thing we could have did is we were hearing it in the headphones for its first time, not just on speakers. Like hearing it in the headphones for the first time was hearing that sound design, and that's why we were going so nuts to it, because we were hearing all these little things that we probably wouldn't have heard at first on speakers. So it's like, oh my God, man.
Bubbling Battle was never created to make a melodic.
Yeah.
It never was there, you know. And even old dancehall songs, the melodic parts of those songs were the vocalists, you know.
Mhm.
They were singing and rapping on
Yes.
it in a different way, and that created the melodies and things in those songs. And I try to do the same thing with this. Don't use too many VSTs and play nice melodies and things
Yeah.
like that. Just use the things that are there and maybe make different parts of the song, make them sing. Like mostly it's the 808 that's doing the melodies
Yep.
over here, and just like the little filler things and the snare melody that following in some melody in a vocal. I think that those are the things that making melodies in these kinds of songs.
Definitely. Here we go. So tell me, where does your name come from? That's what I want to know. Where does the ice cream name come from?
Ice cream, yeah. The story is actually kind of lame. I was just living with my parents, and I was just sitting in the garden in like a, how you call it, a hammock. You know,
Yeah.
I was just laying in there with eating like a ice cream, and just become my name, you know, ice cream. And then I thought, but how can I make it more interesting, you know? And then I did the I with I, and like scream with like
Nice.
the screaming like that, and that just become it. So yeah, it's ice cream. It's just ice cream. I don't know. I don't have like a
No,
very
that's great. That's great, man.
intense story
It
about
doesn't
it.
have to be. Some people, you know, we just use our names, and like I'm not very creative, so I haven't had anything that's, you know, anything that's like, oh, what a great story either. It's just, you know, my name or something random. So I get it. I totally get it, man. So what's next, man? Like, where do you go from here? Because I feel like the bar is set so high. Like, what's coming next? I know we spoke about you saying there might be a volume 2, and like,
Yeah,
what's the path?
There's definitely coming a volume 2. I'm already started working on it on the first song of it. I don't going to show you
No,
that,
no,
but
don't. I don't want to hear it till it's done. I
you
wanna
are
know.
not ready for that. I'm
No,
also not ready for that.
I believe
But
you.
there is a part 2 in the making. It will be kind of like this, but maybe I will try to do a little less sampling, but more like own shit on it. Like do use VSTs,
Yeah.
but not just play it, but also like sample it and then chop it again, because so then it's like my
It's your own chops.
my own chops, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess that's the thing that I want to do next.
That's exciting.
And also like work with people, you know, make songs, just keep the creativity going. Because if I stop with this, and I've stopped a lot of times with it, because I keep making music, but it's like when you like not in the flow anymore, it takes like you have to motivate yourself to start up Ableton and things like that. And
Yeah, man.
I know, like when I'm actually have started Ableton, I'm not going from here, you know. I'm staying here watching at this screen, and I'm all into it, and the time just goes by. You know, when I'm just, what time is it now? Like almost 9 o'clock. When I start now, I will end like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning with these things. And that's also like I think I have to find time to do these things, you know, because I know from myself that I lose track of time, and I just keep going at it.
Yeah.
And that will
happens.
also like hinder your everyday life, you know,
For
because I
sure.
still have to go to work and still have to do like normal people things, you know, and
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, you have to find time for it and keep going with it. But projects like these, the man, a lot of people contacted me like, what the hell are you doing? And let's work together. Let's
Yeah,
make shit
man.
together. So I maybe have to go through that list and do things with them, you know, because there's not small names that are talking to me about this shit. It's
You
like
hear that, guys? You hear
the
that,
ghost.
guys? There's gonna be big shit
So
coming. Big
like the
shit
ghost one.
coming. I love it.
Yeah, and for me also like well, yeah, Munchi was basically like in the background this whole project, you know, and for me it's still like unbelievable that things like that happen because Munchi for me is like one of the huge guys, you know,
Yeah,
like he
he
was
is.
there like when he dropped things, I was like, there's no one going to be better than
We all were.
that guy.
We all were,
He
bro.
brought Moombahton to yeah, I don't even need to explain it, but Munchi
Yeah,
is
no, for
like
sure.
he's like a real alien. It's like next level what he did. And
Definitely.
most people think like maybe I've get my inspiration from Munchi, but it's not like that, you know. Bubbling was there already. It was
It's a
like
thing.
in the 80s. It maybe started like in the 80s or something
Yeah.
like that, and it was there with the cassette tapes. And my inspiration come from that, you know, from the old dance hall songs and from the old tapes
Yeah,
and
man.
things like that. And now I'm making it and now I'm releasing it and now people are seeing what it's all about, you know. And
Yeah, man.
for me it's like why aren't more people doing this? Why how is it that I am the first one that doing this, you know?
Yeah, man. But even that,
Because
I think.
don't get me
Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, don't get me there are bubbling producers right now this day that are producing bubbling battle, but it's not it's you can't compare it, I guess, with this, you know.
Yeah, it's a totally
This
different
room,
animal.
what they are doing is more like the traditional way of doing it, and that's using the sped up finals and
Mm-hmm.
things like that, and just mashing it together. But it's not. This is like yeah.
This is the
It's like
evolution for me. From listening on the outside, this seems like the evolution of that sound. Like what's to come next? You know, it's just a whole nother level. Honestly,
I hope so because that would be great, you know. And
Oh, no,
otherwise, I'm
hope it
still
is.
here. I will be doing this shit for as long as I'm here. So
as you should, man. I hope that the next time we sit down and speak, that like it's just, you know, all the fucking respect, all the accolades, all the proper props you deserve. I hope you get them all, man. Like it's really important.
yeah, well, let's see. Well, let's see how it goes.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man. All right. So I want to thank you for your time. You've been amazing, man. Like this is a pleasure to actually sit down with you and talk about these things. Great to see it. And, you know, I hope to hear more stuff, man. I hope to sit down with you again and you tell me some more crazy fucking stories of bubbling and chopping and long nights
Yeah,
of
we'll
working.
do that. Yes, it's a lot of work, but it's nice to do, you know. For me,
Hell
it's not
yeah.
like a punishment to
No, for
make
sure.
these tracks, you know. I'm enjoying this a lot, so I will continue to do this. There will be more songs, more things for me, so let's go, man.
Well, stay tuned, man. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, thank you too, man. This amazing show, and what you're doing is great, man.
Appreciate
It's
it,
like
man.
next level.
I appreciate it.
Son seres no humanos que no son parte de nuestra evolución terrestre y que después de desaparecer no hay una evolución posterior. De acuerdo a la Universidad Nacional Autónoma de México, quien realizó los análisis de carbono 14, estos seres tienen alrededor de 1000 años de antigüedad. Es decir,
so fucking
That's
crazy.
the welcoming.
Look at that.
Oh shit! What?
Okay, so let's get into another one. Now we were talking about vocal
Mhm.
remixes, original songs,
Mhm.
all that evolution. Now, for me, I'll talk about my experience.
Yeah.
For me, I heard this early on before it came out, and all of us were like, "Oh shit!" You know, it was like one of those things that like things are about to change because now there's like even higher level of production,
Yup.
songwriting, and quality that's out there for us to kind of like aspire to get to.
Mhm.
And this is definitely one of those songs.
And not to mention the fact that this was like really early Moombah core.
Yes,
Like
yes, yes.
very, very early.
Yes.
Because this is around the time that started like becoming a thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, dude, this is 11 years ago. Yeah,
This is one of the first. It had to be.
yeah, yeah. All right, let's play a little bit of this, and
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
can deconstruct this
Yeah.
a little bit.
You think I'm picky cause I won't accept the shot, but I'm not. I'm not. You can't believe I'm not impressed. I would take a guess you're pretty shocked. Quite a lot. Be creative with your chat. Just staring at me like I'm in a shop. And stop.
Fucking
Till you
snares.
show me how you
Yeah.
move, I'm chilling cause your dancing says a
Fucking
lot.
mean.
Yeah, heavy.
I want a Patrick Swayze, dirty dancer. Take my hand and leave me in the corner, baby, cause I wanna dance like crazy. I want a Patrick Swayze, dirty dancer. Take my hand and leave me in the corner, baby, cause I wanna dance like crazy. I wanna. I wanna dance like crazy. I wanna.
Yo.
I remember that. So good.
That's really
I wanna dance like crazy. I wanna think you're special cause you got a special watch, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. You think you're wicked cause you're spending quite a lot,
Yeah.
but you're not. You're not. You're not. Be creative with your chat, just staring at me like I'm in
Alright.
a shop. Stop.
Ooh, that
Until you show me how you move, I'm chilling cause your dancing says a lot. A lot. I want a Patrick Swayze, dirty dancer.
So good.
Take my hand
So
and
good.
leave me in the
And-
corner, babe.
I want to go back to what you said
Uh-huh.
about like the production quality.
Mm.
This is one of those songs that you hear and you're just like, shit.
Gotta get better, guy.
I gotta figure out how to use these damn compressors.
Exactly, exactly, which is a big deal, And at that time, like, okay, so Alvin was like, and I don't know Alvin personally. We've met a couple of times, but I never knew him personally. But
Mhm.
I knew his history in music,
Right.
and he'd been producing for a long time.
Mm.
Like, and a lot of his stuff, sound design, amazing, amazing, amazing. So, like, at that point, this guy was doing some stuff. We was just like light years
Yeah.
ahead of like a lot of people who
Yeah.
were just coming up, and like us who were just
Mhm.
making a name for ourselves and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out to Alvin Risk for sure. Like I
Mm.
used to rinse this all the time.
I think we all did.
Cause like
you had to.
songs like this were just such a see. I feel like back then you're doing a Moombah Tone set, and if there's folks in the crowd early on that know Moombah Tone, like you get away with doing the Moombah Tone classics. And just,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean.
for sure.
But if you have a mixed crowd,
Mm.
right, then it's like you have to appeal to more of the EDM centric folks in the
Yeah.
room. It's like, how do I bring them in? I gotta play something like this.
Yeah, and
Right?
these were the type of songs that were
Right.
like blurring those lines where you can
Wow.
mesh all the different crowds in there together, which was cool. It was
Yeah,
cool, definitely.
big
Because
time.
again, 11 years ago,
It's
Moombah
crazy.
Tone was still not generally accepted. Like I've remembered, and probably maybe I don't know if it's a problem now. I don't know, guys, but promoters didn't want to book that. They were like,
No.
"What Moombah? What?
You
Like
do
wh-
what?
reggaeton? You They're like, no, Moomba's. What is that? Like you couldn't even like. It was hard to be labeled that.
Mhm.
You know, that was the thing. It was hard to be labeled that without like
Mhm.
doing predominantly other sounds and then this on the side. Like it was
Right.
hard to be in certain rooms. I'm sure it's more generally accepted because of the, like the bigger top tier acts doing it and how it
Yeah,
bled into
yeah.
commercial with Justin Bieber and all those guys. Like
Mhm.
all that kind of like, smoothed it over. But like before those songs, we were struggling,
Yeah, for
struggling to
real.
get like, promoters to actually listen and be like, yo, just put them support, like put them direct support. It'll be all right,
I feel like it was such a struggle that at a certain point, EJ and I were just like, all right, we're just gonna call it global bass because
Yeah, that was another
that had
thing.
more of a name to it because global bass encompassed a lot more things.
For sure. For
It's
sure.
like we said earlier, like you needed the thesaurus to explain fucking Moombahton.
It
Like
comes out with a scroll, just rolls it down. It's like in 1943. It's like
Yeah.
Hector Lavoe. DNA.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
mean, it's interesting, like seeing the evolution till now, and there's still players in the game doing awesome stuff. Shout out to
Yeah,
all y'all.
for sure.
But
For sure.
yeah, it really became like a hidden mainstream sound,
Yeah.
but it's like nobody knows the players involved that brought it up to being
Mhm.
a sound that people like,
Mhm.
right? I feel like that.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Like in
I
some
agree.
in some way.
I
right?
agree. And then to that point, then when Afrobeats came in,
Yeah.
people started confusing all of it for the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like and not like people who already knew. I'm talking about new people who are
Mhm.
just being put on.
Yep.
When Afrobeats became very, very popular and the dembo was still like part of that,
Mhm.
people just started calling it all
Yeah,
Afrobeats.
it's all the
And
same
that, I
thing.
feel like that was a problem too, because it's like I'm listening to it, I'm like, yeah, that's Moombahton. And then I'm hearing other people being like, oh, that Afrobeat song. And I'm like, that one is not Afrobeat. Like there are other ones, but that Drake song is Moombahton, and nobody's gonna tell me different because
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
100%. Shout out to AI Drake. one
AI
time.
Drake. Top 5 dead or alive.
That's for another time.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Thank you guys.
All right,
Appreciate
yo.
you. We'll catch you guys on the
Peace.
next one.
Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle, Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle.
Moombah Battle.
Moombah Battle.
Moombah Battle.
Moombah Battle. Moombah Battle.
We're going to talk about some more remixes that Sasambuya did and how basically the vocal remix. That's what I want to talk about. The vocal remix. How we transition from doing, our own original songs that people
Right,
like.
right.
outside of the Moombahton community, the global bass, tropical bass community, people didn't really understand. Like when we had to explain the whole history of the
Every
genre
single time, right?
every single time we had to talk to somebody. It was annoying.
At that point, just walk around with a business card in the back of it. Just
I just needed
explains
a
everything.
sign. We should have had the other
Just
guy
like,
holding a sign that explained the whole story every single time.
Yeah.
But so from doing the remixes, from doing the songs like Let It Be, put us in a position to do remixes like this. So we're gonna talk about Iconopop, I Love It, which we were on the remix package for. Sasson Booyah remix of this. So we're gonna play a little bit and then we're gonna talk about it. So good. This was like that chant at every show.
Shit.
It was just like that looping dash. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how this drop sounds. Totally forgot how this drop sounds. I'm curious.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. The suspense, guys. And it's worked every time. Every time it worked. Every time, bro. This was so good every time, bro.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. Because it builds up again and then the second drop. But okay, let's talk about long intros. Now, I know there's usually like you get intro where it's like percussion, a little bit of the melody, maybe a vocal chop. Then when you get bass drums, and then you get build up. But this, I extended it extra long because of those chants. Like this song was already going crazy. It was already going crazy.
Yeah.
Radio, it was every radio was
That was
playing, every
smart.
station was playing it. So it was like, for me, the thought behind it was like, if I can create a loop out of these vocals and turn it into a chant that is similar to the original hook, but like added elements to it, that's my own style. By the time it's 30, 40 seconds, they're already hooked.
Yeah.
And
it's
whatever comes after that, they're gonna go nuts. You know, like no matter what. So that was my thought process on that. Like, what do you feel about long intros? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it works well depending on the song, right? And what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm creating a song that I just want to, and we're talking movement tone, I just want to get to the point. I'm just gonna have like 16 short build and right
Yeah.
in. You know, some of Munchie's best songs are like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, for sure.
But then there's also the realm of like I've done remixes that's like when you get really good vocals or you have really good vocals on hand, it's just like you want to give that time to breathe because people are familiar with it. It gets people into it.
Yeah.
And then like you said, no matter what happens when it drops, like they're down
Hooked.
because it's like
Absolutely.
they know it. That worked really well here because it's like you really like, I mean, you picture this in a bigger size, like a large venue. It's like, yo, people are losing their minds.
Even the small venues.
Losing their minds. Yeah.
Even the small venues, man. Those packed like 150 where there's 250 people. Like everybody's
screaming.
in there. The walls are
Yeah,
sweating.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
those
yeah,
type
yeah.
of environments. Dude, this, it was, I mean, because I want to say like WMC, I forget the name of the place, but it was one of the WMCs. It was like the last day. It was a party. It's like there was a main room which was like huge, and then there was a side room, but the side room was small, but we had it packed wall to wall. The thing is, like, you know, like they give the side room to the act that they think that nobody's gonna give a
Yep.
shit about them.
It's like, thanks.
But that was the moment of like where Moombahton was Moombahton, and anybody who was like, see any Moombahton acts on a flyer, they were there, you know? So it was like
Yeah,
the main room was
yeah.
playing like big bass stuff, but we had this side room with like probably about 60 people could fit in there, and it was close to 200. It was on top of each other,
Yeah.
and it was nuts.
I
It was
remember.
nuts,
I
bro.
remember
and
those times.
playing this in there and a ton of other the
Mhm.
Nas the Don. I'm trying to find the session, and I think I lost the
Which
session
one?
for Nas the Don, the remix. I'm trying to find the session, guys, and if not, I have to find the MP3. I know it's on a hard drive somewhere. I'm gonna find it, I promise, and I'll put it out for everybody. We've never ever released that, and it's like people ask me all the time about it, and it's like it's just one of those things that I did it while I was on the road, made the remix, flipped the
Mhm.
vocal, and I was like, oh, this is just for live sets, and never thought about it again. So it was
Where is
always
it?
it was always on a USB.
If you have Vega's flash drive,
Call this number below. There is no reward.
1-800
'Cause
Moombahton.
None of us make money off that song at all. Nas will not approve it at
No.
all, or Def Jam.
Damn, I remember hearing that. And it's crazy because this remix that was an official remix, thinking back, I feel like I've never heard it, but now I remember back, I've heard you play it live.
Yeah.
But I thought it was an edit. I didn't think it was an actual like an actual like
it was
remix,
pretty much
like
a
official.
remix. It was a remix because like I flipped the vocal
Mm-hmm.
and then I created a whole Moombahton beat out of the rest
Yeah.
of it. You know, so it was like almost an original at that point. But you know, of course it's a remix because you know,
To me, it's like it worked so well that it almost sounded like hearing it live back then, 10 years ago. I feel like in the area of my brain that remembers that, like it almost seemed like you were live making that remix.
yeah.
Because like it was
Yes.
clearly a Sasambuya song, but like that aspect of it was like, oh man, this is getting people hyped.
Hell yeah.
So that's really cool to like hear it and see it like that. That's wild.
Hell yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna find it. I'm definitely gonna. Oh, and then this part. Hey, All right, guys, we are back with another one, and we have a remix from Ricky Vaughn. That's me, in case you guys didn't know. So we have a remix here. This one is special to my heart. Why?
Okay.
Faria Records, Tito Puente, and I know I'm saying it very white. Tito Puente, Africa Linda. Now, what I love about this is they gave me all the original stems, like from the live session where they actually created this song. Every single, I'm talking about trumpets, conch, every sound is in there.
That's crazy.
So this was one of my, so I did 2 remixes for them. And this was one of my favorites just because of that. Being able to get like all the sounds was pretty amazing. I loved it. So we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about this in full. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to play the song so you guys, everybody can hear it, can run through it really quick, and then go from there. All right, here we go. Oh, and then this part. Hey, there's so many sounds in this. So many sounds. Oh, and there's a breakdown. Whoa, that part. This is the blessing of having stems, bro. Such a blessing.
It's crazy.
This is my shit. This is my shit. All right. You guys get the gist of it.
Damn.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's still, to me, it still holds up. It's fun.
I feel like I don't even remember this coming out.
Oh, I don't remember when it came out. I remember doing the remix, submitting it, and then eventually finding it on iTunes. I never got a release date.
Wow.
That's probably my fault because I never follow up with these guys, you know, but I did the remix. They paid me and everybody was happy with the remix, sent them stems. And then, you know, it came out when it came out type of thing.
Wow, that's not like I've never heard that. Never.
Well, you're in luck. I got another one.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's fun.
That you had the original stems from this session that was probably recorded like when?
God knows, man.
Like in the
60s, 70s, something
80s,
like that.
like-
No, before the 80s. I
Damn.
mean, we could probably Google
No,
it.
probably goes back, right?
Let's see. Let's Google this up really quick. Ooh, you look at you, 81. You were right. I thought it was like 70s or 60s. Yeah, 81.
80s.
All right, so look at that. 81. Let's look at some of these stems really quick. All right, let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. We're gonna figure it out. Nope, that's not interesting at all. Piano. Ooh.
I mean,
That's like, again, a blessing.
that's what I was about to say. Like,
We could just loop this up real quick. Hey. This is such a vibe.
yo, that's such a vibe, bro.
Oh my God.
Ah, man.
It's beautiful.
De su jardín linda flor.
Hey.
Pero
that's
que va
crazy.
mi compay. África es linda, señor. Y sus mujeres que son.
There's like
De su jardín linda flor.
3 people on earth that have these
Va mi
steps.
compay. África es linda,
It ain't
señor.
Tito.
Y sus mujeres que son.
No shots fired,
RIP,
bro.
RIP.
But I'm pretty sure he don't have the stems to this. But yeah, man, this was a lot of fun to work on just because there's so much going on. I mean, even with that, obviously the typical dembo, but where's the lead? There we go. Typical Moombah
Classic.
And then my favorite vocal. Hey, so fire. Yes.
You know what I love about a song like this? It's like, you get the stems for it, right? And it's just like, all right, this was recorded. If it came out in 81, it was recorded in the 70s.
Yeah, probably
And
late
it's just
70s.
like, you have to like sort through all this, sift through, and like, how am I going to turn this into a song? Like,
Yeah.
like into a track that I want to release as a remix under Ricky
Yeah.
Bond. Like, that took, they probably took so much initial thought before diving into it. Whereas, like, if you're just doing a typical remix, like, let's say you wanted to remix this and you were making like a bootleg or an edit, you just have the original song. And it's just like, yeah, I'm going to flip flip it in the build or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's simpler, but this is like so much more intricate because you have so much more to work with.
Yeah.
And with still trying to pay respect to the original. Because like,
Exactly.
that's what it comes down to with a track like this. You want to, as best as you can, respect the original. I think
And
you
that's
nailed
important.
it. That
Thank you,
was-
man.
that was
Thank
big.
you, man. This was important to do. It was fun to do it
Yeah.
too. There's this other break. I think it's this. Let's see. This. It's just so perfect. To transition?
Yeah. It's like you had to use that.
Oh, I had to. Yeah, yeah, man. This was a good one.
That's
a
good.
really good one. And too funny. Like, hit the guys up. Hit more. Not me. All these young guys. Like, please hit them up and give these songs more life. They deserve it. Honestly, I think so.
100%.
And I feel like the new guys, like that whole generation after me and beyond, could absolutely destroy these songs. Not in a good way. In a good way.
In a good way.
Like really, really give a nice feel, give them like a second life and stuff like that. Like it's really important. And I'm sure they do it for nothing. So hit them up.
But pay him though.
But yeah, pay him though. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't pay him. You gotta pay him, guys. All right, man. That was a good one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you follow on the Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. You guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
That's